Today on the channel, we're going to take a look at this cool Uni Fuzz pedal that's from 1969. Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at this Uni Fuzz pedal. If this thing looks old, it's because it is. It's from 1969 from what I can tell. And the Univox fans and pedal guys out there, some of them revere this pedal as one of the best fuzz pedals that you can get. And I run it through just for fun. I jam with it around the house a little bit. I've never gigged with it. But I run it through my Plexi or my 1974 MKII most of the time, and it sounds really, really cool. Just check out how just, you know, old and worn out this thing looks. It's like rusted on the bottom. It's missing a rubber foot right there. It's interesting. The input is over here. You would think the input would be, you know, input and output, but they put the input over here. Got an ant on it. Check that out. he's crawled out of the inside of this thing. So the input's over here and the output's here. So it's kind of weird, I think. And it's got a cancel input. So you can, I run a 2-channel Mesa Boogie switch that I've got, a foot switch, and it will turn this thing on and off. Otherwise, it's always on. When it's plugged in, it's always activated. You'll see this red light comes on, and then you have to turn the pedal on and off. And this basically tone 1, tone 2. One of these tones, I think, has like an overtone, like a octaver kind of thing that's going on. One of the, I think on tone 1, and then tone 2, it's something else. I think I like tone 1 better. Tone 2 is kind of harsh. So we'll give this thing a demo and a sound test and let you hear what this sounds like. It's a little scratchy. There's a lot of static in this thing. It probably needs to get cleaned out really, really well. Maybe have a tech look at it. I'd take it apart and look at it, but I really don't know what I'm doing with electronics like this, so I suppose I could clean it out, air dust it, and spray some contact spray around some stuff, I suppose. But yeah, this thing's really vibey and cool, so we'll check it out. Okay, so I stuck the Uni Fuzz on my messy travel pedal board. Basically, I'm just going to be running this thing through the Sans amp. I might run this pipeline tremolo. I'm not going to run the reverb pedal, the marine reverb. I'm going to run reverb through Pro Tools and maybe a little delay. Here's my Mesa Boogie channel switcher that's going to turn the Uni Fuzz on and off. So we're going to run it through this, my Marshall MK2, 50 watt. This is like a Plexi. It's a 74. I've got the channels jumped. It's got kind of a clean sound, really. I don't have this thing very loud. It would destroy me in this room. But I'm gonna run the MK2, and we're gonna run this Uni Fuzz through it on setting 1 and then setting 2. Then I'm gonna run it with the Sans amp with a little bit of breakup on it, so it'll blend in really well. This Uni Fuzz really comes to life if you got a little bit of gain on your amp or a little bit of gain behind it with a pedal. So it's pretty sweet. So we'll check this out. I'm gonna do about 4 different tests here. Uni Fuzz setting 1, Uni Fuzz setting 2, and then we'll run Uni Fuzz setting 1 and 2 with a little bit of gain. And check it out. So here we go. Okay, so here we are. We've got the Gibson Les Paul plugged into the Marshall MK2. 1974 amp with a 1969 Uni Fuzz. This is the setting that I've got for the Marshall. Pretty nice warm setting, a little bit of breakup. So here's tone 1 on the Uni Fuzz fuzz pedal. Man, that's crazy. All right, so this is the Sans amp through the Marshall, just by itself. So a little bit of a crunch. The Uni Fuzz takes distortion pedals really well. It works great in tandem with a distortion or an overdrive. And if this amp was overdriven more, it would sound a little bit warmer. But I kind of gotten partial to the really bright, just rip your head off tone of this Uni Fuzz. So anyway, here's the Uni Fuzz tone 1 with this Sans amp in front of it, or behind it, I should say. Pretty insane. Back to the regular Marshall sound. Okay, so now we're going to go to tone 2 on the Uni Fuzz. So this is what tone 2 sounds like. Totally different. It sort of sounds like an envelope filter or something. All right, now we're going to put the Sans amp pedal with tone 2. Part of me thinks that maybe tone 2 on this thing is a little sick, because it doesn't quite sound right, but hey, maybe that's what they were going for in 1969. It's kind of psychedelic. All right, so back to tone 1, just for sound reference. Here's tone number 1, just the amp. That's a crazy pedal. Well, I hope you enjoyed the demo. Please comment below what you thought. Please consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. Hit the notification bell, and as always, I appreciate you watching my videos. Until next time, peace out.